The first time you get a bicep vein, the first time you hit 225, achieving a milestone like that is always basically going to give you the same dopamine response. So even if that milestone is, holy crap, I went to the gym 5 days this week. I've never done that before. That is freaking awesome because that's new ground. Breaking into new territory is always going to be exciting because to do something you've never done before is now simply proving that you can do it, and it makes it that much easier to push it even further to something that you've never done before now, right? So every time you push it like that, every time you're reaching a new ground, your baseline level of what is normal, it raises. So that's kind of the whole point of the working out in general, is over time you should become better at it, right? So there is a compounding interest and benefit that you get from constantly pushing it, but that requires that you constantly push it, even when you don't actually see the results that you're working.
I mean, I lost support of everyone. You know, when you talk about someone's downside and, you know, people not believing in you, I was the victim of that. You know, everyone gave up on me except, you know, some of my sponsors and the people that were close to me that saw the progression over the time.
We're not meant to be the Dragon Warrior. That was not my fault.
Not your fault? Who filled my head with dreams? Who drove me to train until my bones cracked? Who denied me my destiny? What I ever did, I did to make you proud. Tell me how proud you are, Chifu. Tell me. Tell me!
We're not.
No matter where you're at, man, always believe in yourself, because when I started this thing, so many people were doubting. Never let anyone tell you that you can't. As long as you believe, you can achieve.
What do you do if you go to the gym and realize you just don't have enough energy to enjoy your workout? So you're not always going to feel like killing it. You know, it's not like every variable is always going to be in your favor. So if things are a little off and you still get after it, then how do you think you'll perform when you actually did get enough rest and you did eat enough food and you're fully hydrated and you're just physically like, all right, come on, you're going to do that much better. So it's up to the person, but unless you're like dying sick or something, to an extent, I would say at least make an effort to think, okay, do I really need to take this day off? Or am I just saying that? Right? Because if you're just saying that, like I said, you know, a couple questions ago, that's not a dog-eating mentality in any shape or form.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I'll repeat that. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself. You've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought, okay? And I say that not from something I read, it's from something I lived.
What is a heart? If I tore a hole in your chest, would I see it? If I split open your skull, would it be there? So let me ask you again, girl. Are you afraid of me?
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story, who you choose to be. So, who are you? How did you find peace?
I took away your parents. Everything. I scarred you for life.
See, that's the thing, Shen. Scars heal.
No, they don't. Wounds heal. I don't care what scars do.
You should, Shen. You gotta let go of that stuff from the past, because it just doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you choose to be now.
I have to be something different. And I'm gonna change my life with bodybuilding. I don't know exactly how it's gonna change, but I can continue down this road with and be a criminal or not, and I have something else.
Only thing that can kill iron is its own rust. So don't let your mind cause your own destruction. Only thing that can kill iron is its own rust. So don't let your mind cause your own destruction.
You'll never know the limits of your possibilities until you charter the waters of the impossible.
You guys are saying you're doing everything right. You're giving it your all. Come on. Come on. Your all's a lot more than you know. You got more inside of you to give. Stop selling yourself so short.
Mean what we say. Be a pillar in the community. Someone whose word isn't just voices. Who stands behind it. That's the guy of responsibility. That's the one you can trust. His word means something. That's a role model right there, guys. That's what you want to be. When you follow through on things in life, guys, you achieve the confidence, the mentality that anything's possible.
All you have is today. That's all you got. Do you make the most of today? Do you make today remember?
In the shinobi world, it's not how you live. It's how you die. A shinobi's life is not measured by how they live, but rather it's measured by what they manage to accomplish before their death.
I'd rather die. I would rather die than be that loser guy. Think about that. You want to walk out that door a damn loser, or you want to walk out the door a winner?
Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been. Nothing's changed.
Honestly, man, I didn't listen to them when they told me I was never going to be anything, and I don't listen to them when they say that I'm going to be the next this, that, and the other. I developed a desire to be great in this sport.
Just hours ago, it has been officially confirmed that Dallas McCarver has passed away.
Overthinking is the enemy of executing. I feel like most of the best doers that I ever see, it's somebody who can really look at themselves and think, okay, what do I need to change? What have I been doing that's holding me back? What have I been doing that I know I really shouldn't be doing? Or kind of the opposite of that, what should I be doing that I know I haven't been doing? But the guy who likes walking is going to walk further than the guy who likes the destination. You understand?
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, do you see the road? I'm out to my soul, until me the size. Whenever the smoke clear out of my face and my picture perfect, do I look fried? All of that green and yellow that drip from your eyes is tell you demise. I'm went to my side to push back the ceiling and push back the feelings I had to the side. I replay them nights and right by my side, all I see is the sea of people that ride me. If they just knew what Scotty would do to jump on the stage and say I'm a child, the things I created became the most weighted.
I fell in love with bodybuilding and I knew that this was going to be my future. I actually didn't know, or maybe I did in the back of my mind, but I was like, let's take this one step at a time. I get to be pro. Yeah, and let's see if I'm good enough to be a good pro, and if I'm good enough to be a good pro, I'll take it on there. I wasn't really thinking about being Mr. Olympia at that point.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I'll repeat that. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself. You've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought, okay? And I say that not from something I read, it's from something I lived.
Dude, you work out all the time. You're working out like 1,000,000 times a week, bro. You can skip one workout. What's one workout, man? And for anybody that's really locked in, the thought process of, oh, what's one day off, bro? Come on, just, like, it doesn't happen like that. because that is coming purely from a perspective of who cares about what your goals are. And as unfortunate as it is, not really anybody, you know?
YouTube, what a lift. Very good lat focus back there. That's what I want to do. I want to focus on my lats, and I did exactly that. There's one exercise I forgot to do, but we catch that on next back there. Biceps. I hit back and by. Bicep was an amazing pump. When I get down to like low 250s, that's when I'm gonna start posing again. Last time I posed, I was like 280, 284. So yeah, you can see how we look when we posing. I think we look pretty gnarly. But yeah, just anybody, man. Just become who you want to be. Don't let nobody tell you can't accomplish nothing. Cause anything, if nobody care, you should care about yourself, and God cares about you. Just always work hard, always push yourself to your breaking point, really. So yeah, God loves y'all. Peace. Catch y'all tomorrow.